What's happening, family?
What's going on?
Welcome back to another episode of
Is this gonna cause an argument?
I'm your host, Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank. And my other host is...
That chick angel. That chick angel. She working that thing, yo. She's that chick angel. I also go by Angel Moore, because that's what I'm going to give you. Mo. Knocking through your door. I also go by Mrs. Tanksley, because that man put a ring on me. We here doing a podcast, and we gonna make your ass laugh. We do it every Wednesday, and it be just he and me. Now, I held that down, did I not?
Mm-hmm.
Rhyme scheme worked. Okay. I made
Some
sense.
of the time.
What didn't work?
You go back and listen to it, and you'll be like, oh, okay. You pulled an Eminem. You just bend a couple of words to make them.
Tuesday,
right.
yeah. I did Tuesday like they do in Lexington. Why don't people say Tuesday? They be like Tuesday. Wednesday.
No, I wasn't Tuesday because that don't sound. It was something when you started off. Anyway, it don't matter.
Yeah, Tuesday,
Did you
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Did I see what?
No, go ahead. I didn't know if you was done yet with your introduction.
No, you know what the introduction includes. Now y'all already know. Oh God, my husband didn't tell me my rose was sitting up here like this. Well, if you are just listening to us, you can watch this as well on YouTube on That Chick Angel TV. You can also listen wherever podcasts are found. We do this podcast every Wednesday. It's been me and my husband for almost 10 years doing this podcast, where we have covered a gamut. Is that a word? A gamut? Gamut?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot, a variety, a plethora of topics.
A whole heap of topics.
A barrel of topics. And we do this every Wednesday, or you can watch it live. We are actually shooting this live with our Patreon. We do a live episode every week with them. We only take off a 1 week. Actually, we did 2 weeks this year, but we typically only take off 1 week a year. So every week you can get content. So if you doing laundry, you got a long commute, you just doing something that is not enjoyable and you need something to pass the time, we are a good podcast for that. You understand? And we're called Is This Going to Cause an Argument? Because me and my husband argue often, a lot, quite often. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with a good, healthy argument. And we are joined by two sponsors today that we'll tell you later on in the podcast. I'm going to tell them who the sponsors are, but you tell them why we love when our people support our sponsors. We have the sponsor Hungry Root and Shopify.
You know what, fam? We tell you about these people, these sponsors. They help us out with this podcast because we feel that it could possibly help some of y'all. And if it could, just give them give them a try to see if it can help you out. Because when you support these sponsors, you support us. These sponsors help us pay for all this stuff that we use in these computers and phones and lights and cameras and other computers back there that you can't see and cords that be going out twice a year. And we need that. And we tell y'all about services that we think could benefit you. So
yeah,
check them out.
Check them out. You can also check out being a part of our Patreon that is watching us do this live. You'll see us, if you're watching, look down at our phones to read comments. You'll hear us stating who just made a comment or something that we're addressing that they said. It is our beautiful Patreon, who we have affectionately named our immediate family, because anybody who supports us, we feel like it's a part of our family. But these people have decided to support us monetarily every month with a low of $5. So if you would like to be a part of that family, there'll be other content that you'll get for free, other events that you'll get, well, not for free, included in the $5. Other events you'll get included in the $5 as well. So come on over, baby, at patreon.com/thatchickangel.
All right. So how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Stayed up too late watching The Chi, which I'm on the south side. Me and Marcus have this thing that we have started of we find shows. We either find a new show and we watch it once a week like normal people used to do back in the day, or we find shows that we are just getting on the bandwagon late for. So we already caught up with Reasonable Doubt. We were late on the bandwagon. That was actually a show I had been saying I was going to watch, but never did. And recently got to do some content with them, which I don't know when it'll be released, when I was in New Orleans with the cast. And so I was just like, you know what? We need to see it. We need to see this show. So over our vacation, and some of it when we got back, we binge watched the 2 seasons that have been released.
Crazy ass Jax.
And then if you all follow me on social media, That Chick Angel, you saw that Lynn Whitfield surprised me at my little Cheetah Girl summer birthday party that Disney threw me. And Lynn Whitfield, while she is accredited to many roles, her current acting endeavor is The Chi. So The Chi is in its 7th season. We had to start at season 1. We had never watched an episode.
Oh, go ahead. Well, look, when The Chi came out, there was a whole lot of stuff on TV. It's hard to keep up with all of this stuff. I love being 9, 10 seasons behind on a good show because I hate cliffhangers. Yeah. They leave, especially if it's a good one and you got to wait till the next week. Nah, run it right back. No commercials. Roll the credit. They'll roll halfway through the credit. Next episode, click it. I can't stand no cliffhanger. That's why I love the fact that when I saw how many seasons they got, I was like, yes, absolutely. We've done this with. What did it start with? Game of Thrones.
I was about to say Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones was on its series finale. Was about to start, and we was like, man, what's up with this Game of Thrones? Went back, started watching episode 1, season 1, when everybody else was getting caught up on the last, and it was so great. I was like, I would have been mad at some of these cliffhangers to have to wait a week, to find out what's about to happen. I love it. It
is a joy. It is a joy down in my soul. I have absolutely. It was a little too depressing at the beginning. Yeah. I was like,
now, come on, Shy.
I was like, Lena, what is going on with you? Why you want this?
We go through enough. I don't like watching sad stuff. That's just me. I sad songs, sad movie. I don't want to be involved in nothing sad because life can be sad enough sometimes.
However, and this show is sad. I actually, what I'm enjoying about it is what it reminds me of is like a white show and how they get to take their time unfolding. With white shows, they will be like, you will wait for us to get to wherever this storyline will unfold. We're not about to race to the end. You're going to wait because you're going to be here and we're going to be here.
Yeah. With me, you only got so much. You got maybe an episode and a half to grab me, maybe. Yeah. If this was a white show, I don't think I would have completed it because those first 2 episodes, I was like,
the first 2, I was
actually
just like,
first 2 or 3, I was just like, no, this ain't doing it. I'm out. But I stuck in there. If it was a white show, I'd have tapped out. Like, nah, y'all ain't doing nothing with this.
Yeah. So, I'm feeling good. Other than we got a late start today, but hopefully, productivity will crank back up later on today. I'm going to go see my god baby after this. Haven't seen her in a little bit. She's just a funny little girl to me. Mm-hmm. So how you old. Feeling? What'd you say?
She's old.
God baby's old? Mm-hmm. What you mean she old?
She act old.
Do she?
Yeah. Yeah. You should look at the phone.
She do be looking at the phone like, what's
looking
going
over
on?
Bifocals.
And the fact that she looks so big compared to Brescia cracks me up. You she cut really up does. Your head real bad.
Did I? Where's it? Where, up here?
No.
On the side?
Yeah. You didn't touch it. Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. Look, got right back into my workout routine. That's got me feeling good. These boys Lord Jesus. Y'all know I like riding bikes with them, and they've been begging me to go bike riding with them.
Well, why don't we just make it a Tanksley Pride story? You want to jump into it?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Tanksley Pride. Tell them what Tanksley Pride is.
You tell them. Being that I'm
Tanksley Pride is a segment that we do where we talk about our children. For those of y'all who don't know, which I mean, I feel like we have all our regulars watching. We have 4 boys. We have his namesake, who's our oldest, Marcus. Twins, which still blows my mind that I had twins, Sai and Kai. And our youngest, Amar. Does it, maybe because you didn't carry them, but does it ever make you go, dang, I got twins, ever? Or are you so over the novelty of that it doesn't cross your mind ever anymore?
The fact of having twins, it crosses my mind sometimes, but now it's just, it just feels like, because it is like 4 different children. Like,
it definitely is 4 different children, but I still be like, dang, I was one of the people God was like, go ahead, bring more than one in today. That just, I don't know, blows my mind. But please, do the Tanksley Pride story.
So yeah, one of the things I love doing with the boys, and they love it too, is they like to go bike riding through the neighborhood. And they've been asking me, and every day something that's come up. It's either been too hot, or I got busy, or they had stuff. We went to a pool party one day, and once we came back from the pool party, and it was still hot outside, I was like, are we riding bikes today? No, y'all. I thought y'all be tired by now, which they were. They just didn't know it. So finally went bike riding yesterday, and I forced myself out to do it because one, it's been so hot. So we need the sun to go down a little bit. So once the sun started going down, I was like, they usually opt to take Castle, because I was like, I'll walk in while y'all ride y'all's bikes. And while we were out, even though the sun wasn't up, it was still bright outside, the sun had set, it was still hot. And I had to cut it short because I was looking at Castle like, okay, this ain't healthy for you.
Right.
I said, so y'all, we're going to cut this walk short and head back to the house. It was like, oh, I was like, yeah, come on. But let me tell you, it was so hot. I had just taken a shower like an hour before that. I was so damp. Then there's one spot that you go up a hill. One spot is steep enough you can't even ride a bike. You have to like push it. So they already know that drill. So I had to go, Amar's arms got tired. So I had to grab his bike and push it. And he's run on ahead. So I got his bike and Amar. Castle. Same thing. His bike and Castle. I was just like, wow, I just needed to go ahead and fall. I need fall to come with a vengeance.
I was like, why do you need to fall?
No, I need fall to show up in California, even though it don't show up until like mid-November.
Right. I'm not in a rush.
I am. I get tired of the heat every summer. Especially out here. It stays hot for so long. And then it gets hot late in the year now.
Yeah.
Used to be, June, July, about to be hot. Now, I don't get hot until July 32nd. And then all of a sudden, 103, 104, all the way through September, October. Yes. Halloween, by the time Halloween come, we hopefully getting cooler nights for the most part. But it still be hot during the day.
It do.
I know everybody else like, y'all lucky. Give me some rain and snow. Yes. Gloomy.
We had gloom in June.
No, we did. We had 3 days of gloom.
No, it actually started in May. That gloom started in May. Every morning it'd be like.
And then by June it was gone. Because I was thinking, where's the June gloom? Because I was already dreading summer. I was like, come on, gloom. Where's the clouds? They show up sometime. Then by 11:30 it burn away and it's sunny and bright and hot. Mm-hmm. No.
Love it.
I love seasons, y'all. But anyway, yeah, so we went out bike riding, and they'll probably want to go again today. But if it ain't cool, we ain't going.
They got piano lessons too. So
today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So my Tanksley Pride story has to do with my oldest. So he has a goal to thicken up a little bit. Lil Marcus has a very thin frame, very lanky. He's even though I call him short, he's tall to some other people. And so he's got long limbs and long legs, and he's thinner. He has pretty much his dad's frame with his mom's leg and butt, because his butt sit up on his back and his knees are not.
It sets up. It ain't big. He just narrow.
He been working out not as consistently as he could be and not as hard as he could be during the summer. I gave him a workout plan when I was in town. Now, mind you, I've been gone for damn near a month. So when I was in town, I was working out with him. That was keeping me, on the straight and narrow, and him. Well, he was kind of working out while I was gone because he would text me, but he would always be like, yeah, the workout, it really didn't feel like I was doing much, which lets me know he's not pushing himself in the gym. So obviously when I get back, I'm like, well, we back on it. I was like, oh, you don't feel like you getting pushed now, because now I don't want people to get it twisted. Just because I am overweight, I gets it in the gym. I have been working out with professionals or via instruction for a large part of my life, so I'm not confused when it comes to working out. I used to did I tell you this? My freshman year of college, I took weightlifting class and running class. So like this is this is what I do. So I wore his ass out over the past couple of days, but yesterday in particular, oh no, the day before yesterday, was it Sunday? Yeah. I was like, take off your shirt. I want to see what your body looks like. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, we've made progress. And he was like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, look at the picture you took at the top of the summer with your shirt off. And then look at yourself in the mirror. And so he was finally able to see that he's actually has some gains. Like he's actually thickened up just a little bit, not a whole lot, but it's like you can see there's progress. You would be further along if you would push yourself. So, and that's what we were telling him the day before yesterday is like, you have to go after it. If you want it, you are young enough that you can transform your body so much faster than what we ever could.
Yeah, because we were telling him that, and I was also telling him like the goal that he's trying to accomplish. I've seen many boys his age do. I've done it multiple times to myself. Like Angel, the training that she does is a lot of circuit training to, it helps out endurance and strength. And then when he works out with me, I have him like, weightlifting more so to focus. And I was telling him, like, you have to want this for yourself. We can't want this for you more than you want it for you. I said, there's no reason you shouldn't have picked up a lot of weight by now because you've had the whole summer, literally the whole summer. Like the guys that I even did it one time, just slightly in high school because I was busy. But a lot of dudes like have that goal set of, man, I want to get bigger. By the time by the time school ends in the summer, comes back in the fall, they come back looking completely different because this is that age where you're growing. That's what I was explaining to them. This is the age where you're growing. It's easy right now for you to change your body if you really, really want to. That's why you see everybody panting. You see me and your mama breathing hard and panting and sweating because it ain't easy. Because if it was, everybody would be doing this.
Right.
But and I told him, I said, there's no reason for you to already be not to already be at your goal. I said, but you can still do it. But yeah, when I work out with him, I was teaching him the process of, tricking your brain and hyping yourself up and getting excited like before each set. I said, you see this breathing, this hard breathing I do? I'm literally getting into my brain and getting excited and raising my adrenaline to do the next set. And the one time I finally put on some music I know he would like, and that workout, he killed it. I mean, every set, I'm like, yes. I'm in there yelling at him, push it up, you got it. He's going. Then by the end of the workout, because that day was upper body, I said, how many push-ups you think you do right now? He's like, oh, I can definitely do some push-ups because he didn't think he did a whole lot. That boy got down to do in the push-up position and collapsed on his face. Arms was done. I was like, this is what you should feel like after every workout.
So let me get back to my Tanksley Pride story. You took it over. I know. Listen, right. I said, let me take it back.
All right.
Because that's what you would have did too.
As long as you know.
Anyway, as I was saying, so yesterday
But what he did do
was I saw him like Eye of the Tiger. So when we first started working out, I could lift heavier than him in every single category. Like there was no category of workouts that I was not stronger than him. And I was like, let this be the last summer that I am physically stronger than you as your mother. I was like, now I'm strong like bull. So I get it. It's not like you got no fragile mama that can't like pick up some heavy weight. I was like, but you should be, as you're going into 16, you should now be stronger than I am. So yesterday was the first time that he was able to lift weights heavier than me. Not all of them. His bicep, which is where he should be. But any chest, any like arm, especially bicep, you should be past me like here soon. So he was doing bicep curls with 20s, which I can do, but I can't do 3 sets of 15. I could do like 3 sets of 5 and then I'm spent. So, and not just that, I was like, and I want you to do it on one leg. And I was like, he was like, but I said, that's going to help with your core. He was like, but I mainly feel it in my legs. I was like, well, you're going to feel it everywhere. I was like, but you're going to have to stabilize everything in order to stay up. So he did it and he went after it. Now, his poor triceps, mama got him all day on those. But there were so many things that he did. It wasn't until the end that I saw him turn into his regular Marcus where, no, there's no way I can do it. And I'm like, you can continue to lie to me in my face if you would like, but it's still your set. So you're still going to have to finish this. Yeah. And he'd be like, and I'm like, and if you would fix your form, I said, I'm actually trying to help you. If you fix your form, it wouldn't be so hard. You over here putting in muscles that are already too fatigued to help you. If you put it in the muscles that I'm actually trying to work. So anyways, it was great to see him realize his goal is not as far as he thinks. Because I was like, Marcus, do you have any friends that physically look the way that you're trying to look? Because I said, I'm pretty sure all your friends are frail or either chubby. He was like, yeah, no. I said, so you about to be that guy? Oh, this is while he was working out. You would have been like, Angel, shut up. Because Kai's in there also working out. Because Kai's going to work. Now, Kai is going to be a monster. Kai, we ain't got to worry about. Yeah. Kai will be a monster. But Kai's in there working out. And I said, Kai, you know what's happening right now? He's like, what? And this is little Marcus. He's going in on them 20s. I was like, a monster is being created over here. I was like, you see your brother? He's smart. He's talented. And now he about to be swole and shredded. I said, this is a monster. Little Marcus is like shaking his head but going in. So anyways, I was just so happy that I could see that he was recognizing I am about to accomplish the goal that I put in front of me. Now, I do want to quickly, before we go into the first ad, tell you about my youngest real quick. And you all probably are thinking I'm talking about Amar. No, I'm talking about Castle. Castle, my baby, is outside now. He's fully an outside dog. This was always the goal, and he is pretty much out. He was pretty much outside during the day, all day, for the past couple of months. But at night we bring baby in. Well, what changed that made him completely outside is that he got sick in his kennel while we were at Amar's birthday party. Yeah.
Well, what happened is the gardener was there before I left, so I always bring him in because Castleby he don't like our gardener. I bring him in, put him in his kennel while he's there. And when I left out for the party, the gardener was still there. So I was like, you just be in here until I get back.
So when we got back, when Marcus got back, he discovered there was poop everywhere and throw up everywhere. Yeah. Not just in the kennel. Nothing solid. Not just in the kennel, sprayed out of the kennel. On the wall, on the couch, on the floor, everywhere. So obviously the kennel had to go outside to be cleaned. He had to go outside to be cleaned. We had to clean the inside of the house. So that was when we were like, okay, well, you're outside. It was so funny. Last night, I heard him bark. We were still up. I heard him bark. So I look on our security cameras to make sure there was nothing out there bothering him, right? And I said to Marcus, I said, it makes me sad that he's outside. He said, oh, me too. I'll be checking the cameras all the time. I was like, oh, and the baby is outside. I don't want nothing to mess with him. You know, we have him out there for people intruders. But we know that there is wildlife intruders. And most of the wildlife that would come back there, he can hold his own. He might get injured, but he ain't going to be dead.
Yeah.
There is a couple of things of wildlife that we know have come in the backyard that he definitely don't want to squabble with. He will die. And none of them would actually be gunning for him anyways.
What, coyote?
No, bobcat.
Ain't no bobcat gonna go for no.
That's what I said.
Oh.
None of them are gunning for him.
Oh, yeah.
He would be gunning for them, just like Lottie. May she rest in peace. So anyways, I don't know. The raccoons would have possibly, I wonder if he was asleep, I think they would have gone back there, because raccoons, if they think that you're not going to.
No, they do what they can to avoid dogs. It's just, as long as they can get away, it's good. You Gucci. If one is cornered, that's where you got a problem.
Right. Because I think about the raccoons when we went camping. They knew humans were around.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they were
they
just
used to that whole setup of, oh, we can sneak over here. They sleep. Get up in here. He's had not wolf shit, thank God. He's had coyote encounters, and he be trying to get at them coyotes. Like, that's the most aggressive I've ever, outside of people coming to the door, that's the most aggressive I've ever seen him act.
But the coyotes don't act scared. They look and they keep
Yeah, because
trying.
they smart enough to know, oh, he can't get to me.
Yeah, he does not as agile as I am.
Now, that one came close to the fence, and when he charged and banged into that fence, it jumped back. But yeah, no, he can definitely hold his own. He might not have like the 100% confidence of like a 1.5, 2-year-old dog yet. He can definitely hold his own, but he slept out there the first night because, like I said, the kennel was drying out and all that. And I was like, and I wasn't sure if he was done with his, removing whatever it was from his bowels that he needed to. So I said, you're going to stay out there tonight. It's not his first time sleeping outside all night, but and then I was like, you know what, let's just see how this goes. But yeah, and that was the reason, just to have him outside, to make some noise on our street and in the area, especially late at night. I be feeling bad for people delivering stuff to our house, because I know they all like, what's about to happen?
Right.
Actually, some people don't deliver. They will literally set it like at the top of the driveway or behind one of our trucks. I'm like, really, y'all?
He be going after it. I love it.
And he's about that business until you are introduced to him. He ain't been dealing with you.
Speaking of about that business,
Go ahead.
You gonna put some respect on my baby's name. Lala was going to war for my husband. She went to war. She was like, it could be about that, cuz. Like, she went in. It was
in a very happy way.
Same exact day, the day that Castle, or maybe it was the day before, but Denora had came over there.
It was the day before. Because Melanie was there when he got sick. Oh, you saying maybe that night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Marcus said something smart aleck to Denora, who was over there, per usual. He said something, I don't know.
No, ain't no
and
telling.
so he was laying on the couch, and Denora came over to start fake. She was like, oh, and started to like fake punch him. The way Lala charged across that living room, it was like,
and then got between us, wagging her tail in excitement.
Yeah.
But then kept herself between the two of us.
Yeah. She's like, it could be about this. What you're not about to do is be up on my daddy, acting all crazy. I was like,
I'm gonna act crazy with both y'all. I was like, she don't even know what to do at this point.
She don't, but she said, I'm gonna do something. You ain't going. It ain't gonna be. Oh, Lala didn't even do anything. No, I did something. Might not have been right. Might have peed a little bit, but I came up through. And it was so funny. Marcus had to reward her, and so he put her on the couch beside him and rubbed her for all of 6 seconds, and then went to try to push her off the couch.
She was trying to clean to me like a cat.
She's like, no. So yeah, those are my Tanksley Pride stories. My oldest and then my fur babies are all going through major life changes, and it's exciting and nerve-wracking to see all at the same time. Well, before we jump into our next segment, we are going to go to our first sponsor, Hungry Root. Now, you know, in this household of 6, the school year is getting ready to start. So what does that mean? Less time for everything. The things I love, the things I don't really want to do, but I still got to do them, and less time to just even plan. Well, when it comes to things like shopping, planning, cooking, doing all the things when it comes to food, it can be so stressful, but I know it can be simple and stress-free because we got Hungry Root. And if you could just see your life where all your shopping cart is full of the things that you need already for the week, and then all your meals are planned, then you can experience life with Hungry Root. Hungry Root takes the stress out of mealtime by filling your cart with personalized picks and planning your week of meals. And what is really great is that it actually gets smarter every single order. It really understands what your likes are, what your dislikes are, so that it is recommending things that you actually want. With over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week, a lot of them are done in 15 minutes or less when you're preparing them, and a wide grocery selection including smoothie sweets, kid snacks, salad kits, ready-to-eat meals, and supplements. It's easy to find options that fit your whole family's taste and nutritional goals. Now, Hungry Root is great if you have any type of health goals or diet goals, okay? Or diet-specific things that you need. So if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, high protein, if you're like, come on, I want to focus on my gut health or any other thing, Hungry Root is just for you. You'll take a quick quiz, and then their smart cart technology recommends groceries, recipes, and supplements to be tailored to what you want and what you need. It's like having a personal shopper and a chef all together in one person, okay? And the value is amazing because, one, you're going to be reducing your food waste. You'll be avoiding impulse grocery buys, which we all know we do, in last-minute restaurant takeout. And their best price program ensures that you get great value with their over 100 popular products. And with the offer we're going to give you, you'll get a free item in every box for life. Period. And the quality is great. They have very high standards. They screen for over 200 additives. None of that high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, preservatives. They work with a lot of amazing brands like Oatly, Vital Farm, Ithaca Hummus, Harmless Harvest, and many more. You're going to get them non-GMO options. It's great. And also with back to school, you can get back into the routine again. They've got quick recipes that are going to be a lifesaver on busy weeknights. And they've got some great kid snack sections. So if your kids need to have snacks, Hungry Root is for you. We absolutely love Hungry Root. We've used them multiple times. And I do love how they really can fit into your dietary goals and your health goals. Check them out. Take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. Get 40% off your first box. Plus, get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/argue and use code ARGUE. That's hungryroot.com/argue, code ARGUE, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/argue, code ARGUE. Thank you so much, Hungry Root, for being amazing sponsors. They really are a great company to work with, and their food is really good, especially, people be falling off during the summer. We be eating and drinking whatever, and then a lot of times we don't get our mentality back until the beginning of the year. No, let's not fall off too bad. Go ahead.
What was I going to say? Oh, what I will say, I love how well Castle does on our walks. Because it be, people see him, especially out in public, because when I take him out in public, like not walking him around the neighborhood, but in public, I always put the prong collar on him because he gets excited. If he's cool with somebody or if somebody talk to me, especially about him, he be like almost like he knows this about him. Mm-hmm. He get excited. He wants people to rub on him. So I put the prong collar on him just to control him a little bit more. That'd be terrifying people. But what's crazy is every time I go on these walks, it be the people with these little bitty dogs losing their damn minds. Mm-hmm. These dogs are straight lunatics. Yeah. and they pulling and tugging and the dog's trying to get out of his car. I'm like, if you come over here, I'm going to let nature take its course. But I just be like, Castle. And he walks on and ignore. I'm like, you see this obedience right here? Do the same. If that thing weighed 100 and some pounds, it'd be a problem. But I'd be proud of when we have these encounters. There's one dude that got this real big white, I think it's an American bulldog, and he be trying Castle every time. He has no control over it, dog. I'd be proud of Castle because he's interested. He wants to react, but he knows he's not supposed to. So he'll keep looking and keep walking. But go ahead. What was you gonna say? Open up your phone.
I was about to say, let's take it back to Hot Tanksley Take.
Hot Tanksley Take.
Tell them what Hot Tanksley Take is.
Hot
baby.
Tanksley Take is a segment that we do where Angel brings up a topic or a subject or whatever it may be, and she gets my wonderful opinion on it. And I never know what it is, and it's usually something that I'm tearing down because people just need to tear things down in this time and age.
All right, since everybody is dealing with this that has children right now, we'll be dealing with it with the later end of this month. What is your Hot Tanksley take on back to school?
The positive or the negative?
It's a Hot Tanksley take, Marcus.
I'll tear it down. First of all, out of all the students in school in any city, or at least the cities that I've been in, there's a very small percentage of them that drive. Why is traffic so damn horrible when these little bastards go back to school? It is absolutely insane. Not just the first day, not just the first week, for like the first 3-4 weeks, and then it gets back to normal. What is going on those first 3 or 4 weeks for traffic to be this damn horrible?
You forget that people are transitioning to new schools every year.
Okay.
It's figuring out what's the best route to get to these new schools.
Nah, it ain't.
Yes.
That many cars?
Yes.
Nah.
Imagine a whole 5th grade class at every school. The parents are having to get them to a new school. Come 6th grade.
It ain't that many damn people transitioning to be this much traffic. It can't be. No, I refuse. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough.
It is. It's all the people. It's all the new kindergartners going to school for the
There
first
need to be
time.
trial runs then. Set it up with the city because this is sickening. It'd be horrible. First day I dread the first day more than I did when I was in school. That getting them to school, and our kids start school later than everybody else because they be on a different schedule, and it still be horrible. It drives me insane. 2.
Oh, the exhale.
Getting to know some of these people's families. I don't care to. I don't care. Y'all know I don't care to. And it's always that warm up of, hey, oh, your kids in this class? Yeah. Hey, oh my God. Oh, we should get them. No, the kids, they can see each other at school. Mm-hmm. I don't need to. No. And we, look, I ain't even gonna talk about that because I'm so glad that's over with.
No.
I'm so glad that's over. I'm not happy about the reason it's over. I'm just so glad it's over with. Woo. And what is to like other than your kids being gone to school all day? What's to like about kids going back to school?
They out of the
It's
house.
I know. Other than them being out of the house and going back to school, you still got drop off and pick up. And the other crap that they gonna have going on. Now my schedule's messed up. They out of the house, but now when they not out of the house or for 6 hours out of their day, I got to deal with all their bull.
What's all their bull?
The different pickups, you got this going on after school. You got that going on after school. Now the weekend, you've been practicing for this. Now you got to do it over here on the weekend. I want to live my own life. I don't want to deal with that. My parents didn't give a damn. I was walking to my basketball practices and track practices. I was walking to my games that were at home, and when they weren't a home game, of course, the bus took us. After the bus dropped us off, guess what I was doing? Walking my black ass home.
And what do you complain about to your parents?
They ain't support me at all. I can stand to hear that from my kids.
No, you can't.
I was fed. I had a roof over my head. They just had to come to the damn game. That's all it was. Once.
I could have been in the NFL, had you?
No, Pete could have been in the NFL. I could have been in the NBA. Possibly. Probably in the NFL. I don't know. That's it.
That's your hot text.
Yeah, it's such an easy one to hate.
Oh, bless it. Bless it. Bless it.
Oh, the traffic.
The traffic.
And then you got the new kid drivers. And then once school starts, you got the little assholes that think they know how to drive this speed around them like they ain't got no sense.
Yeah. I know little Marcus is going to be really nervous the first day of school with driving. I got to actually figure out where he's able to park because that's the way.
He knows.
Okay, but I want to know where it is.
Yeah, he told me one of the times I had him drive to the school, he's like, yeah, so apparently I'm supposed to park here.
Yeah. We'll have to figure that out because I definitely don't feel comfortable with him riding down where the primary and lower school drop off is. Absolutely not.
No, they got to come over. He got to go get them and then take them over there.
But I'm saying because he's not actually getting to park in the place where he can park, I need to know where it is to figure out if I can go ahead and get his permit to park there. But yeah, school's getting ready to start, and best of luck to those who already started school with their children. Hope your children have a very safe year.
Absolutely.
And a productive year. And I hope that you juggling both their school schedule and your own personal and professional schedule, that you get the support you need, and that on the times that you don't, you just say F it. And whatever, whatever happens, it happens.
F it, girl. F it.
Okay. Well, let's change gears a little bit.
You know what I'm sick and tired of? People not listening to black folk. I know this happened a couple of weeks ago. You know, the Hulkster went on to see him. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he went left or right, but he went on to see him. We don't know who he went to see, but we don't know who he went to see. And a lot of black folks was posting basically they don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. For obvious reasons. He was, big MAGA. Before MAGA, he was big racist, which goes with his look. You shouldn't judge people on their looks, but if I would walk past him, I would think that. So at the time, I saw four big people that have large followings, white dudes specifically, hating on, like, basically disgusted with everybody for hating on somebody's, passing. They didn't like that. They was like, this man entertained us for up teen years and it's not fair. And I don't know why you guys do this and do that. And, they throwing shade at everybody else or clapping back at everybody else. Then they saw the repercussions of that after people gave them the receipts of why they were acting this way. And they've all been backpedaling. Look, I didn't know this. I didn't do all my research. I didn't know this. And my only thing to that, and none of the apologies have been like, well, only one I saw was slightly sincere and like, oh, it seems like you really didn't know and you apologetic. However, you got all these racists in your comments that you're not saying anything to. So are you really about their life or not? Probably not. But they probably saw, a monetary hit. That's why they're like, hey, no, my bad. Let me, just doing the usual, dancing on the porch just to keep money in your pocket. But when black people say something, just shut the hell up and listen. We've been through enough BS dealing with your own kind to where we know some things. Instead of clapping back and like, well, just be like, well, why are they saying that? Let me find out before I decide to tear them down for hating on or saying something specific. What's up?
I'm sorry. I don't understand the analogy of dancing on the porch to keep money.
Me either. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Entertain. You gonna do what you want to do. Got to do to entertain the audience to keep yourself in the big house or whatever. I don't know, Angel.
Oh, okay.
Why you gotta go back to it? You could have just let it slide.
Because I wanted to
Everybody else would have had the same thought but not said anything, and it's fine. As long as it ain't said out loud.
I want to show with you, and I want to know.
As long as it's not said out, now said out loud, now we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. I was going to say the monkey in the room.
I've been like,
dancing on the porch.
I was like,
hey guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. It looked good visually in my head.
And I was like, oh, I don't know this saying. He said
Me either.
he got to do the whole dancing on the porch to keep money in his pocket. I
was
like,
Joey Swole was one of them. Yeah, Angel. Damn, it's like watching a movie. You ain't got to call out that the damn scene and lighting was bad. All right, just let people enjoy the movie.
I was like, what saying is that?
Jesus! Yeah, we got Rappaport, Joey Swole. It's a few of them. I can't remember the third. It was 4. But yeah.
I'm going to start using that.
Dancing on the porch.
He popcorning on the porch.
Popcorning on the porch.
To keep money in his pocket.
Just to keep that money. Just to keep the flow going. Just to keep the door open.
Oh my God. That definitely, whew.
Shit.
That did. I was really like,
I was like, now let me just keep going. I thought you were going to be like, why are you on this topic? I'm like, hey, this is on my mind.
No. Just, if you could riddle me this. What is dancing on?
It's on the shelf. Leave it there. It's on the back.
While I get myself together, we're going to jump to our second sponsor of today, Shopify. I know we have a lot of people who are working their regular 9 to 5, but there's an entrepreneur in their heart that they want to let out, but it can be so intimidating. Not just the stress of how much do I risk and how much reward will I get from it, but also how do I even begin? It can be very daunting, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do? This is why I love our sponsor, Shopify, because me and Marcus both had those moments of, what am I supposed to do? I know there's this thing I want to do, but how am I supposed to do it? Well, Shopify took a lot of those questions and answered them for us and in a timely manner, okay? And it is the platform we both use to bring you our companies. Shopify is the e-commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. from household names like Mattel and Gymshark and brands just getting started like shopmamalikes.com. Well, what's great is that you can get started with your own design studio. They have hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand's own style. I was actually able to help my husband build his first website and second website. And I am not a web designer. It's because of these templates I was able to do it. You can accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that help write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. That's huge because people got to see what they're buying. People got to know. And if you're not a designed person, you're going to want these AI tools to help you. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling and strolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, then you are ready for Shopify. Do not let the overwhelming list of things that have to take place in order for you to be the e-commerce entrepreneur that you are stop you. Shopify has so many tools that will help you get that list together and move forward to getting your product to your customers. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/argue. Go to shopify.com/argue. Shopify.com/argue. Cha-ching! Thank you so much, Shopify, for
just let me
being today's sponsor. We greatly appreciate them.
She couldn't just let me live.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna let you live. Not after that. And I wanted to live. It was more so not trying to kill you. I wanted to live. I didn't know.
I didn't know when I said it. I don't know what analogy I was searching for. My brain said, "Tone, figure this shit out." All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, when I said let's change topics and flip my hair, definitely didn't think that you were gonna go into a rant about Hulk Hogan and the people who supported him in his death. I was going to have a quick conversation with you about sex, if
All
you're
right.
okay with that.
Yeah.
We've been doing it, as married couples do. What do you feel like is the other than frequency? The biggest difference between is me and you have been people that have been doing it with only each other since our late 20s, or you mid to late, because since you're younger than me, and I'm in my mid 40s. You are right behind me. What do you feel like has been the biggest change outside of frequency
With us?
Yeah. And actually with you in particular. Like, yeah, we can discuss the actual when we're together, but like your approach to your attitude towards.
I don't feel like, let me think. I don't feel with me, now I'll talk about that after. I don't feel like a lot has changed. It feels consistent. Like, we've had seasons of like up and downs, but now when our downs, we know other married people, other long-term relationships. Our downs ain't everybody else's downs, apparently.
Oh no! There are people who like, and this is not to compare, but we know people who have like their droughts are for real seasons pass.
Yeah. Because we before like people like having these like discussions, like not as a group, but as like, oh yeah. I would never consider people's droughts as long as they be. Right. Like I would have never thought that, but I was like, oh, this seems more common than what I've expected. A drought for us be like 2 weeks.
Right.
Like, and that's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I mean, you right. That'd be a drought for like an extreme drought. But like I don't see it's been like I said, ups and downs and seasons and stuff. But as far as us, I feel like it's me. I will say this because I can't figure out how to separate the two. I now think about that age of now. Am I gonna be able to keep going? Like, am I older than what I think I am? Like, you hear about women going through changes and stuff. Men be going through it too. It's just never talked about. And that be in the back of my mind. Like, am I going to be able to go up? Am I going to be able to stay up? Am I good? Am I still good? Am I still Gucci? Yeah. That be in the back of my mind sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Because, like, I know I got older cousins. I got older people. And, people, usually I hear about it early 50s. Men is like, yeah, I had to go do they advertise these, these pills to a younger audience now, which blows my mind. But oh yeah, I do the pills now. And this is like, they be mid 50s when I start, early to mid 50s when I start hearing about this, and I'm just like, all right, so is this gonna be me? And I be, look, even the guys my age, we be talking like, hey, so you good? I mean, they be too. I be thinking about that. I'm still good though. I heard so and so.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, it's not talked about in public, but like it be in the back of my mind sometimes. But hey, I'm still hey.
You put in work.
I just don't want no surprises.
No. I think, like you said, I do think that it is a more common conversation, even though it's so funny. While now there's a trend, because I feel like zillennials and older millennials, we are a little more vocal. So there is the trend now to talk about menopause, talk about perimenopause, and so there's more information for women. But prior to our generation hitting this age where we're going into that, there was a lack of education around it, but like the assumption that, okay, when you get older, you ain't gonna be, the gushing young lady you used to be. It's gonna be a little bit down there, right? But there wasn't like a lot of help around it other than go get some lube. And it's still not, it's still not like a whole bunch of like, oh, if you eat these things, usually some sort of pharmaceutical, non-natural solution towards it. But for me, that's like been a path that, I've been slowly going down for a while. After I had my first child, it was like, okay, I am not the woman that was in her young 20s. My body was already changing into...
And y'all, like women, go through seasons like that much sooner than men because of pregnancy and everything and hormones and birth control and whatever it might be. For men, for one, it's an ego thing. Like I said, men don't talk about it out loud anyway to the public. But also, when it hits us, it's like, well, what the hell? And like, unless they was doing something, I don't know, maybe a medication or steroids or whatever to affect down there, they don't experience it until they get of age.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's just like, what the hell? What's going on? But then, men being men, they came up with a solution real quick.
Oh, yeah. They were like, we'll find something for you all.
We ain't going to cure cancer, but we can keep that thing up.
We gonna give you a rod. Where, after the first child, the way my hormones shifted, I was already on a path of, okay, my body's not doing what my body used to do easily. Mm-hmm. The other big thing is, obviously, I think in my 20s, there was a lot of excitement that came with, we getting ready to do it. Like there was like a anticipation that was like, cannot wait. Where now it's wow.
Oh, come on, boy.
It's not that. Even when I am like wanting to do it, like there's a part of the excitement, and I'm not sure if it's because, we are in such a, we know we have the other person. If that, but even then, I don't know. Do you get what I mean by that?
Yeah, no, it's times where, like, if it's been like a discussion or a plan, like when we get here or hey, when we get home or whatever, that excitement be there. But then a lot of times when it's like a surprise, the excitement ain't there the way it was back in the day. Mm-hmm. When you just, one of them times, it used to be more rare than what it is now. One of the times you'd be like, all right, come on. I'm like, come on, what? That's where it's just like, all right. But back in the day, it'd be like. All right, come on. Let's get it in. I'll be coming back naked. But yeah, so now it's not that at the tip top like it was. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I 100% agree with you. First of all, I'm lightheaded now because
I know,
that was a
doing
lot.
all that running, acting
I'm
foolish.
Y'all couldn't see what I was doing.
Yeah, there's something, and I don't think there's a way to replicate it, which is kind of it's kind of odd. I mean, I realize it is what it is, but like how you cannot replicate that. Like, you can't replicate what like the feelings we had in the early part of our relationship to now. We had a question in our Patreon chat, and it says, this is for a long-term relationship or married people. Is sex more spontaneous or planned, or is a combination of both? I'll let you answer, because I know your answer is different than mine.
For me, it's always planned in my head. But I feel between us, I think it's a combination of both. Nah, take it back. It's more spontaneous. Unless we're on vacation, even the vacation is planned for that entire time. It'd be spontaneous, but it's like, all right, as soon as you're ready, let's do it again. But I was about to say it's a combination. However, I feel like by the time it's presented to the other person, it's spontaneous. With individually, I feel like it's planned.
That's good.
That's what I will say. With me, I already know, like, earlier in the day, it's just like, oh yeah, that's going down about this time. And then, through damn near 20 years of being together, I realized, well, not 20 years, of the past 6 years, I realized, oh, I needed to present it earlier. And at a time that seems convenient for her, but that's a whole nother conversation. Lord Jesus. But like I said, I feel like by the time it's presented to the other person in our relationship, it's spontaneous. But with that individual, it's planned. I just said the same thing twice, but yes.
It is pretty much always planned for me.
Yeah.
It is pretty much always planned because I now know my hurdles, my obstacles. And if I rely on the spontaneous occurrence of me, Angel, being able to get my mind to consent to having the sex, that is what is going to throw us into, or be a factor into, a 2-week drought.
Yeah. Where
I have to be like, okay, you will stop this activity at this time and you'll be okay with it. You will make sure you started this other activity at this time so you could be complete and be done with it. Your children will be doing this, this, and this. So you're not worried about that. And this other activity does not start until this time. So you have this time right here where your brain should be able to relax and give over to what you about to do.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Basically what I said, yeah.
It's
because you don't tell me now when I get done with this. You just present it, so it seems spontaneous.
Right, exactly. I don't like because if I tell you, I sometimes don't like the pressure of if my plan.
Oh yeah, don't tell me.
My plan didn't go as well.
Yeah.
Right, and
so I done got bad at holding back my disappointment.
Nah, it's all good. So yeah, I have to because my brain is the last to get on board, which shouldn't be the case. It actually should be, my body, but she only need a little assistance, and she's like, oh, okay. Like she a little slow. She's just like, oh, we doing this? Oh. Where my brain really, I can easily end up in an agitated state because my momentum to do something else has been slowed down.
Yeah. And I feel like it's something that wasn't talked about a lot, like probably before 15 years ago, of more women coming, or maybe it's social media, coming out saying it's mental. Like, I have to mentally be there. Like my brain, maybe women knew this amongst the masses, but men didn't know no, we be in it. And I'm thinking about that Tide commercial because I realized the laundry room.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah. And the to-do list sex is not the greatest. Like when a to-do list is running in your mind, because sex is the best when my brain is just as horny as whatever we're doing, or past, where I'm just like, It's all coming at me at once. Where when my mind is somewhere else, you could you can knock my brain into being like, baby girl, I don't know what you.
I've definitely seen that happen. I'm like, let me go over here and tickle this brain real quick. She be like, no, okay.
But it just takes. It's like a it's like an escape room. It's like finding the clue that leads to the other clue sometimes for my brain to get like where it needs to be. So, but outside of that, I feel as though there is a rhythm and a comfort that I'm finally getting into. We actually had, when we were both using my therapist for couples therapy, we actually had this really great like rhythm of activity going because we were working out together in the early afternoon. And that was a easy segue into let's smash right after this. It was happening pretty consistently. Do you not remember this time? Because everything, it was like I did something where I felt accomplished. We are about to take a shower, so I don't feel like I'm about to be stanking all day if we do something. It was just like all of the infinity stones were being plopped in. I don't know what it's going to look like for when school year starts up, because we used to have our
executive meeting. Our
executive meetings were top notch.
We're going to have a business meeting. We're going to do whatever. We're going to have an executive meeting. And we already knew.
We should call it executive meeting.
Executive meeting.
Yeah, executive meeting.
Yeah. And we already knew. What didn't even have to be said. This is like, all right, we're going to talk about this, talk about that, make phone call. All right, let's go. House to ourselves, no assistant coming through. Just do whatever, wherever. Pick the place.
But
literally, pick the position, I'll pick the place.
I do wonder what this new schedule is going to look like over the summer. I mean, over the school year, because we don't have the benefit of travel. You know, travel is a huge turn on for us, not having the home responsibility. So that's about to come to a close. So I wonder what that is actually about to look like. But thank you for your transparency and your vulnerability with the people.
Men be going through this, y'all. They don't be saying it.
Which sucks. Because then it still seems like a us problem.
Yeah, because like, look, I done had whiskey peen before, and Angel, twice. I can count them on one hand.
Oh, I don't. There's one I don't recall.
Oh, I do. And Angel thought it was her. It was just like she was putting it on herself. Of, well, I must not look the way you want me to look. And I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Stop it.
And it was also more so than we should have been attempting.
Yeah, shouldn't have been attempting. But again, I didn't know at the time. It was just like halfway through, it's like, no, this ain't happening. And that's one of those things. It's like men just won't come out and say, or me at the time, I didn't know, but like women will put it on themselves of like, well, it must be me. It's like, no, it ain't you. It could definitely be him, but.
But no, men have also put it on us instead of being honest that it
is
day.
Yeah.
That is why women put it on themselves. Society has made men feel comfortable lying and being like, that's why when men start chasing younger women, it's like, no, the reason why you're chasing a younger woman is because you need something new because your penis doesn't work well. So you need the excitement of somebody young. It's not like there was anything wrong with the older woman you were with, but because your penis doesn't function the way it used to, you're like, I need the chase. And it's just like, nah, what you had was fine, but you didn't want to have to take them pills.
Yeah.
And you still have to take pills because the young one is like, oh, I know we did it once, but now let's do it again.
While they asses be dying off in the bedroom.
Yeah, truly.
With the little young thing. Yeah. But no, that's a fact. It's like, yeah, man, they, it ain't the woman, it's them that's changed or needs something new, or like she said, needs the excitement and to go for something young. And
yeah, it's because they're
spending up all their money on them.
They no longer can get up just because of the thought of sex. They need a whole Game of Thrones anthology type of like in order for their member to finally raise up. And it's just like the woman you've been with is not about to do all that. Now, come on. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We have thoroughly been enjoying this conversation with each other and with you all. Please check out our sponsors, Hungry Root and Shopify. Use our promo codes. Let them know that we sent you. Shop Mama Likes is still up and running. So get your, people been like, where's the matching bonnet and caftan? Baby, it's still over there. It's over there. It's in the affirmation set. You also get a journal and affirmation card. So go ahead and go over to Shop Mama Likes. Sir.
Hey, y'all can find me on Instagram, Marcus Ain't on the Gram, Facebook at Marcus Ain't on the Book, and TikTok at Tank Don't Talk. Y'all can find my building body butter called Man Shit. You can go to manShyt.com and check that out.
All right, and you can follow us on social media platforms. Marcus Ain't on the Gram, Marcus Ain't on the Book, that. Tank Don't Talk, and Angel at That Chick Angel. Sorry. My bad. I was reading comments. I was reading the comments. Repeat. All right.
And guys. Also, you can support our sponsors.
We'll be back next week, y'all. God bless you. God keep you. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Y'all have a good one, fam.
Bye.